Let's vámonos.
Hi, my name is Joanna Lopez, owner of Texas Premium Financial Services. Are you looking to start or grow your business? Need help managing your finances? I know it can be overwhelming, and that's why I offer CFO services to help make your financial goals a reality. As a CFO, I provide guidance in developing and executing business strategies to ensure that your finances are in order. I bring expertise in accounting, financial strategy, budgeting, financial reporting, and risk management. I specialize in helping small and medium-sized businesses, including startups and early-stage companies, by providing essential advice tailored to the needs of your specific business. Please contact us at 832-990-0403.
Oh no, y'all can't hear me. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's start that over. Let's start that over.
Just that both Instagram and YouTube can't hear you.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay, thank y'all so much. This is Let's Vámonos. I'm your host Desiree. I'm sorry y'all couldn't hear me. We were having some technical difficulties on my side. That was my apologies, guys. But we are here on Inside Cargo Vintage Ladies Pink Couch, and we are here at the Cameron Iron Works building, 711 Milby Street. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a wonderful guest, SONYA WINFREE, who is with us here today. But before we get started, we're going to talk about all of the things that I do. Obviously, I'm the Berry Fab ambassador. Thank you so much to the Berry Fab for being able to have me as an ambassador. She does chocolate dipped strawberries. You need any for your friends or family or anything like that, please go get some with her. She has amazing products. As y'all know, just as a reminder, last Friday we had Flaming Hot launch. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It is amazing. You're definitely going to want to check it out and see the movie. I got to be at the early premiere in Houston. It was with Eva Longoria, Annie Gonzalez, and Jesse Garcia. They were amazing to be a part of, to see in person and talk about the movie. It's #1 streaming movie right now, so we're just super excited and proud of Eva that she has made this accomplishment for not just herself, but for all of us. She's really here for all of us, and we are here for her as well. So super excited about that. Another thing that's going on this week, we're going to talk about the community events, y'all. So the community events that we have today are from Shop Local Market Space. They are sponsored today, where you can shop, eat, drink local anywhere in Houston with them. They are at the Houston Farmers Market every Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned for this weekend. They're going to be, again, at the Houston Farmers Market. They're going to do a Farmers Market event on Saturday, and then Sunday they'll have a Father's Day market event as well. What else is going on, y'all? Okay, start next week. If you missed it this week, we're going to remind y'all next week. Axelrad is at Shop Local Tuesdays and then Jazz Wednesdays. Go get a steak with a Mexican. Go get some Boombox tacos on Tuesdays. That's where I'm at. If y'all ever want to see where I'm at, I'm usually at one of those dates. Hanging out. Not necessarily hanging out, I'm working. But that's where you can find me if you want to say hi. And another thing that's going on this weekend, Houston Maid Market is going on at WHI. My amiga Connie Leon, who is the program director, they're hosting this wonderful market that's been partnered with Shop Local Market. We're super excited for them because they're bringing in the community. We just cannot wait for them to be a part of this. I've got some questions on here. Oh, I got some comments. Hey, Deborah, I see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. But yeah, so this weekend, Bougie and Bless is going to be there. Deborah's going to be there. All the wonderful small businesses that may be some of your favorites. I know Barrio Antigua is going to be there as well. Check them out this Saturday from 10 to 3. Moving along. Next event that's going on, which is Friday. So Friday is a Father's Day night market that's at St. Arnold's with Shop Local Market. They're going to be there from 6 to 10, I believe. And it's going to be a Father's Day market. So if you need a gift, you want to buy a gift for your dad, or you want to have a beer with your dad and buy a gift, please do so. You can come on there and buy something for him at last minute if you're waiting to the last minute. Another thing that I wanted to share with y'all, we're talking about some future events. So these events are actually going to be happening in July. There's going to be a lot of cool events going on in Houston. You're going to want to be a part of it. So, No Retreat Mindful Muscle Pop-Up. If some of y'all have been following me, my last guest, Chris Rodriguez, a couple episodes ago was on here talking about mental health for men. He is going to be doing a No Retreat Mindful Muscle Pop-Up. I'm sharing the details as well on my social media, but they're going to be having vendors. It is an event that you do have to pay to get into, but it's going to be an awesome event. They're going to have yoga. They're also going to have quite a bit of just things that are going on throughout the event. If you have a guy in your life that may be interested, or maybe a dad or an uncle or a primo, or I don't know, anybody, right? A tío that might be interested in doing this. We're looking specifically for, men that are in the Latino community or BIPOC community. This is a great opportunity for y'all. So that is going to be on July 7th. Is that right? Yeah, July 7th. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next month. But go ahead and get your tickets now. You don't want to wait. Next event that's coming up is Young Readers HTX, which is going to be by Bright and Blossoming. She's hosting this Readers Education interactive event for kids this summer, which is July 22nd. It is a free event, so I want to focus that. It's free, so get your tickets, get your family, put it on the calendar. I know this is summer. I know kids don't really want to do like learning stuff, but this is a great way to make it fun. She's trying to bring awareness, and we're going to be talking to her on the 23rd about all the things that she's doing for this event. So stay tuned. June 23rd, not July, but the event for her is July 22nd. Another event that is going on, let me see. Well, I thought I put it on here. I don't see it. Well, the next thing we're going to talk about is Listen with Desiree. So, some of y'all might know that I was on a podcast a few weeks ago. It was Thrive in Life podcast. I highly encourage you to go listen to it, not just because it's me, but because of the fact that it's just a great motivational podcast. They talk about all things in life and how to be more, I think they're helping to inspire those out there that are feeling maybe a little down and maybe don't have a community. They're creating a community. So I really appreciate that about them. And so that is what I've been listening to. And I caught wind of that because I was a part of that on, just like I said, just recently. I'm going to add these things in. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes I add these graphics in and then they just like disappear. I'm going to add them in again. I don't know what happened. Another podcast I'm listening to is Studio 1017. Studio 1017 is a different type of podcast. It's got a husband and wife dynamic, and then also a a friend and girlfriend dynamic. They are super cool. Go check them out on IG. I was really inspired by some of the stuff they're doing. So great listen, great chisme, great chats. Support the Latino podcast out there, y'all. Let's see, what else have we got going on? Oh, Melanin Minds. So Melanin Minds is going to be doing a conference the 26th through the 30th. We are going to be doing a giveaway for this, so stay tuned. We're going to be giving away some tickets so you can have an opportunity to go to this event. It's for mental health awareness. There's going to be all kinds of activations. There's going to be all kinds of workshops, as y'all can see. Like, there's going to be amazing things that are going on at this event, and I think you're going to want to be a part of it. So yeah, stay tuned for that, but we'll be letting y'all know when that giveaway comes, so we can make sure y'all know about that. Again, these are all the things that are going on for the conference, sharing them on here. There's going to be panels, conversations. This is a full weekend event as well, so it's not just going to be a one-day event. So this is going to be a great opportunity to not only just be a part of, but also to connect with other like-minded folks that are talking about mental health out there. All right. So no further ado, I know I've been rambling on, and in like the first 10 minutes, y'all couldn't even hear me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that, but that's just the way sometimes it goes. But I wanted to talk about, we're going to talk about trending topics, and we're going to bring our wonderful guest on, Sonya. So let me pull that up here really quick. But I guess, I don't know, she did something super sweet, and like I have to show y'all, but I want her to come on as well. So come on, Sonya. And we're going to adjust as well. Make sure you get in. Say hi to everybody out there. And also, y'all, I'm so sorry. Oh, somebody said I can't hear you. Audio's on. Okay, yes, thank y'all. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. We really appreciate y'all coming on and joining us today. Thank you, Sonya. So, Sonya is super sweet. I was like shocked that she did this, and I almost cried.
No.
Like, because why, like, I was just like, how did she do this? So she brought me something for the pink couch, and I have to show y'all. This is, nobody's even seen this logo, y'all. I literally just like created it recently. So check it out, y'all. She brought me this Let's Vamonos live pillow. It's so cute. It's gonna be perfect here on the pink couch when we do our interviews
So
here.
cute.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for having me.
And then I'm gonna show you all.
A couch needs a pillow.
Yeah, and then she also brought me this wonderful coffee cup, y'all. I have to share all the things because you're just so sweet. Ask about my podcast. Can you see it? Oh, right, wrong way. So cute. So yeah, this is super cute. I'm definitely going to be taking some pictures with this.
I'm glad you liked it.
But thank you, Sonya, for joining us. We're excited about you being here. We are excited to talk about the trending topics. We are, as y'all know, our trending topics today are sponsored by H&S Apparel. But let's get them going. And if you didn't know, you can get the... If you are watching today, you get the code VAMONOS for 10% off H&S Apparel. They have a apparel line that is for all people, all walks of life, whether it's athletic wear or also just casual wear. And it's also Houston related, and it's also owned by Latinos here in the Houston area. So go support them, go support a small business. But let's talk about these trending topics here. Let me get this out of the way. Oh my God, Deborah's like, oh my God, I love it. Thank you, Deborah. We really appreciate you. All right, so trending topics. You're blind to this. She said she did not see them. She was like, I was looking for them. I was like, you weren't going to find them.
I was trying to be prepared.
I was like, you're not going to find them. But if y'all ever want to chime in on the trending topics, you can find them on Tuesdays. I usually post them throughout the day, and I do some polls for our supporters out there. So have you heard that Heidi Klum has turned off her IG comments?
No.
Okay, well, she has. So recently, she has decided that she is no longer going to let her supporters or anybody out there, followers, whatever you want to call them, trolls, haters, all of the above, to be commenting on her content on IG.
Good for her.
Good for her. Okay, I see where we're going with this. So we polled and asked, totally, would you do the same? What happened to freedom of speech? I would do if I needed to. So 100% of y'all said I would do if I needed to.
Yeah.
So she mentioned that she's just tired of the hate. She's just the bickering, the fighting within the comments about what, I'm not really sure exactly about what. I'm sure it has to do about fashion or about maybe things that are going on in her life or something or another. But
Bots,
yeah. all of those things. So if you were experiencing that on your page, would you do the same as well?
Ooh, I don't know, because I'm not Heidi Klum, right?
Right.
And engagement is everything. So
Yeah.
comments, even if they're good or bad, they're still good for your page,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Because it's engagement. So Heidi Klum doesn't need any more engagement. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's easy for her to turn off her comments.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I would.
You think it would?
I think I would.
Yeah.
Or maybe just turn off my notifications.
Yeah.
Because then I won't be notified when somebody is commenting, right?
Yeah, that was the thing. She's like, I try not to read them, but it's just getting to the point where it was just getting out of control. And I think we've all seen people, whether they've been on TikTok or Instagram, do something like this. And also whether they're super famous or just like, just got recently trending from
Yeah.
being on TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah.
We've seen some of those people like turn the comments off after the controversy has ramped up.
Yeah, and then they'll turn it, or you can turn it off for a little bit and then turn it back
back
on.
on. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would. I think I'd turn off for a little bit, a little break.
Yeah,
You
I think
know?
that's probably what she's going to do. She said that she
Yeah.
felt pretty sad about not being able to communicate or engage with her following, but maybe that's just something also like, it's about accessibility. Do you always need to be accessible to people?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think at her level, she has to set those boundaries.
Yeah.
So let me know if y'all want to chime in. Let us know what y'all think about that. Somebody said, that's my friend Sonya, the sweetest ever. Yay! another Sonya said that. This is your
Sonya's Unite.
yeah. So if y'all want to chime in, let us know what y'all think about the trending topics we're talking about today. So yeah, that was the first one. The next
I
one
have not heard that.
is Pat Sajak.
Oh no.
So
Pat.
Pat Sajak is retiring from Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
So what do you think? So we polled and said, praise the Lord, he's gone. Sad to see him go, or let's get a Latino to fill his spot.
Oh no, I'm sad to see him go. He's like such an icon.
Yes.
Like such an icon, like after school, or like when dinner time.
Right
Wheel
before
of
dinner, yeah.
Wheel of Fortune was on. So he needs a break though. Good for him. It's time to retire. It's time
Yes.
to enjoy his life. But that is so sad.
Yeah, it's super sad. I'm pretty saddened about it.
I heard
too.
that they were training or grooming his daughter
Oh yes.
to be the replacement.
Possibly. She was on
Yeah.
there recently. She did, I think, like guest host. I'm being real honest. She needs a little bit more work. She was great. She tried, but
Nobody's going to replace him. Just like nobody can replace the Jeopardy.
Oh, the Jeopardy. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the girl that's doing it now, but
Yeah.
you can't replace these people. They're such icons.
Yeah. So,
So good luck with that.
people have been putting suggestions out there.
Oh.
So who do you think that they've been suggesting?
I don't know. I couldn't even think of a person.
So one of them has been Ryan Seacrest.
He doesn't need another job.
Right? But I don't know what he's doing now because he's no longer on live.
That's actually a good one.
Live with Brian and Kelly. He's no longer on there. I don't know what he's doing now. I know he does his podcast. I know he does radio. He doesn't have his show anymore. But
Ryan Seacrest is kind of a good option.
who's that?
Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest,
that's
yeah.
actually good.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know.
that was kind of interesting. I was like, I don't know. It's just a hard spot to fill.
Yeah. Oh, and Vanna's leaving with him.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I didn't know
yeah,
that part.
I actually looked into this because I'm like, Wheel of Fortune, that's a Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, she's leaving with him.
Oh, so they're a package.
She said that they were a duo.
Oh, that's so sad. So, what is an end of an era ends?
Yep.
So yeah, if any of y'all watch Wheel of Fortune out there, my mom here, she's gonna spill it. She goes, I'm ready for him to be replaced. I'm a big fan, but I'm sure he'll find another game show.
Oh no, he better find a beach. Like,
You're funny. Okay, so next topic. This one's going to spark some controversy. So, Beatles are using AI to finish a John Lennon demo. So, we polled our supporters and asked, so cool, it's the end of the world as we know it. Can't wait to hear.
I kind of like AI. I've used it a little bit to like help me like
With social media?
yeah, and it's actually really cool. But for music, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so what they did is, as y'all know, I'm a big fan of AI as well. I've been dabbling into it. I've been making all kinds of things behind the scenes creatively for myself, actually, like just for my creative juices. So I've been working on Midjourney, which you can create like graphics and pictures and all kinds of stuff. And then, of course,
Helps you write paragraphs.
and then ChatGPT. Yes. So I'm going to say can't wait to hear y'all because John Lennon was an icon. You know, he was taken from this world way too soon. And it's such a sad thing. But I get the people that are like, oh my God, this is like weird, right? But what they did is they took the demo that he did record. They took that voice and they kind of used AI to kind of like finish it, to like produce a finishing for it.
Yeah.
And so I'm eager to see what it's going to sound like. And of course, as a Latina, like Selena's a big icon, like,
Oh my God, that would be
like some new Selena music.
Epic.
Oh my God. Like I love her to death. And I know like, this is kind of like on the edge of like, ethics, right?
yeah,
Like where do you draw the line?
yeah.
But
There has to be some songs that weren't finished, or that
Yeah.
there has to be like a whole catalog.
I'm sure. So
That would be cool.
I'm eager to see what they're going to do with this.
I wonder if people would say yes to Selena and
Not to the Beatles.
yeah,
I don't know. The Beatles are huge.
or most like
Yeah, I don't know. I know they try to do some remixes on one of her recent albums. I don't think they hit the way that they wanted them to.
Yeah.
But AI, man, y'all,
AI is
it's crazy. We got some comments here. Vanna ain't going to have no one else tell her what to do. Love it. Oh,
so
that's
true.
funny. That's funny. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining us on those trending topics today, y'all. If y'all want to chime in, y'all can do so. Also, if y'all have any questions for our wonderful guest Sonia today, please drop them down below and we'll get to them as soon as possible. But before we get started, we want to, let's see if I can find the right button here. Before we get started, we want to talk about your fun fact, right? So we always like to share a fun fact. Let me take this graphic off, guys. I'm sorry.
I had to get help with this one because I was like, guys, what's a fun fact?
What's a fun fact?
Yeah, I had to get help. I was like,
So usually a fun fact is something that you...
no, I had to get help, like trying to figure out
Oh,
what was
oh,
a fun fact
oh,
was.
okay,
'Cause
okay.
I was like, I can't think of anything.
Right. So, but we usually try to ask the guests like something that people wouldn't know right off the bat, right? Like they wouldn't know something about you. Like it's not as obvious as say like, oh, my favorite color is pink or black or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So share with us what your fun fact is.
Well, I hate going to the nail salon. I hate any type of pampering option that there is. I don't want to do it. I hate it. I hate sitting at the nail salon. I hate getting a massage. I hate getting a facial.
What?
I hate getting my hair done. Like it's not.
Is it
something
because
I
it's
enjoy doing.
because of the time?
I think it's the fact of just sitting and just for like long periods of time or like a little bit. It just makes me so anxious. So
You're gonna be okay here.
no, yeah, I'm gonna be okay here because we're moving.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
but
yeah.
so press on nails.
Oh, I love it.
I dye my own hair at home.
Yes.
Between months. Like yeah, it's just not one thing that
So
I'm
you
super
don't.
into.
So you want it, but
I
you just
want it, but
you
I
just don't
I'm
have
not-
the patience.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
don't have the patience for it at all. So if you guys see, it's they're press-ons. Yeah,
You don't have to-
I have to be forced. Like a friend had to like force me to go get like a facial, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to go do this. But afterwards, it's nice, you know.
Right.
But it's just not
Is it-
something that I want to regularly do. There's some girls that go every week.
Yeah, it's
And
like
it's part of their like routine.
The
and
part of
they
their
love
self-care-
it. Yeah, their
self-care.
No, it's not part of my self-care at all.
well, you might be a girl after my own heart because I'm similar. I don't actually have nails on. I used to get my nails done all the time. I did do press on. Now I'm to the point where I don't have nails.
Yeah.
I don't get my hair done, not because I don't want to. I really just kind of embraced what I was fighting, which was my gray, y'all. Like I was getting my hair done like every 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Because
and I have a gray like patch that I've had here for like since I was like 13. I think I remember I showed you once. But I'm not there yet. I still try to like cover it up. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I just let it be.
Yeah, but that is interesting. That's an interesting fun fact.
So don't invite me to go get your
nails done or pedicure or anything like that. She's like, I ain't gonna do it. Or I guess any of those, like sometimes now these events have those installations like that too, where you're like, nope, I won't be doing that.
I'll watch.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so let's get to as I say, the meat and potatoes of the conversation. Thank y'all again for joining us. If you are not aware, we're here with Sonya WINFREE with the Trading Spaces HTX. Press on nails always, says the Pom Pom Peeps. Thank you so much. Pom Pom Peeps says, same, I even cut my own hair, but then I regret it.
Oh, God, no.
She has to go get it fixed.
No.
But it was funny because when you had reached out to me earlier this week, she's like, hey, send me all the details. And I was just telling her, I said, I usually send questions to our guests. And I said, I'm going to do something a little different. I was like, I feel sometimes when I ask a specific question, even for myself, it feels so like unnatural, not genuine, not my own curiousness, right? And so I was like, we're doing no prompted questions. We're just going to sit and chat and have a conversation. And so do you remember the first time we met?
Yes, I think, was it at Trading Spaces?
Yes.
Yes. Roxana from Yedro Soap was having an event there, and she got all these people to come, and it was so nice. And then, that's where I met you. Yeah.
And I was there, and I got to speak on the panel that they had, and it was my first time, I think, to be there. No, it was my second time, because she had done like a little pre-setup before, remember?
Okay. Like a market?
Yeah, well, remember, because she did like we did like a little promo for her there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and so she
you used it as like to make like a content.
Yes. And so that was the first time, and then the second time we ended up going to the actual market or event that she had there. So that was super cool. So Roxanne shouts you out. That's how
she's been great. When we first opened, she hosted like a bunch of events, and it was it was so nice. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, she's an OG.
Yeah. So tell us exactly when you got started with Trading Spaces. How long has that been going on?
So we opened in 2020. October 2020. Maybe Steph can correct me. She'll be on the chat. But October 2020, we opened right after the pandemic kind of like slowed down. We went full force, and we've been slowly growing and making a lot of changes, and it's been awesome to see it. Like, from what it started to what it is now. We've made so many changes.
Y'all got some new installations.
We got from new lights to more decor options to more rentals. So I feel like every few months we're like growing and learning as we go. So it's been really great.
Yeah, I've been watching y'all. I've been super proud of all the events that y'all host there, and just like eager to see how I feel like this journey is going to continue to grow, and that this is just the beginning.
This is hopefully just the beginning. We're hoping to maybe in the future open more locations around, the city, expand. Right now we're just starting soon in August offering off-site rentals.
Oh, okay.
So if you have throwing a backyard party, or if you're going somewhere and they don't offer tables and chairs, we're not going to start offering tables, chairs, tablecloths, tents, kids tables. So that's really exciting. So it's fun.
Yeah. So was this like a brainchild during COVID? Like, what were you doing before this?
So I used to have a part-time job at an event space.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys know this one. It's called Noah's Event Space. They used to have a couple locations, and then all of a sudden they just like closed down. So I worked there part-time as an event coordinator like on the weekends. So after they closed down, I was like, oh man, I really liked doing that. That was super fun, and it just always stayed in my brain. And I was like, oh okay. And then my husband had the idea. He was like, we should open an event space. And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah, you should do it here. And then I started doing research. There wasn't an event space in Spring Branch or even a community center or anything that people can just go and like host something. So you give me an idea, and I was
seed in your head.
We ran with it. So yeah, that's how it started.
That's super cool.
And I've always planned events. Also, I was like an event planner for a little bit too. Before social media, before Instagram, I used to like plan events. I used to help the event space plan events. So yeah, it kind of all just came together. Yeah, naturally.
Kind of evolved into what you're doing now.
Yeah, and then if a friend was having a birthday party or a family member was having, I'm always like, oh, let's do this. Let's decorate. Yeah, so I always loved it, but now it's
become your career.
Yeah.
That's super cool. So we got some comments here. October 2020 is what Stephanie said.
That's right. I always forget if it's 2020, 2021, because I feel like it hasn't been that long, but it kind of has been that long. We're almost at 2 years.
And Sonia is the ultimate boss babe. And then Noah's and Katie says the Pom Pom Peeps. That's Kelly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to work at the one in Sugarland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us,
or it was Katie. I don't know.
So for those that are watching that aren't familiar with Sonya's location, tell us where Trading Spaces is at.
We are located in Spring Branch. It's on the corner of Blaylock and Campbell. We are it's in a part of a shopping center. Yeah. So it's 1900 Blaylock, Suite P. And yeah, we're like 10 minutes from Memorial City Mall. Okay. So we're like right in the heart of the city. So it's very accessible from like all sides of the city. So
yeah. So as far as you kind of growing in this, not really new space, it's a new space for you, but the actual job has been something you've always done. But growing in it, have you seen new challenges now that you have your own? Like it's now yours, right?
Yes. I'm very protective, very like customer service is huge for me. So I've noticed that like I'm also a perfectionist when it comes to things. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about myself too, about like, hey, girl, chill sometimes. Like
give yourself some grace.
Yes. Like I sometimes I worry a lot, or like, I'm very, it's like my baby. Yeah. So I treat it like a baby sometimes, but yeah, it's fun, and baby steps, growing pains, and yeah.
What's one of your favorite parts about having your own space?
Seeing the events come together, and also like working with all the different vendors. That's been kind of like the most fun. The balloon artists, soft play companies, florists, like all the people who teach the workshops, and just seeing them in the space, and people coming in and making cookies or making cakes or candles. I think that's like my favorite part. Yeah. And y'all seeing them gather in the space together.
Yeah, and y'all can see a lot of that on her Instagram, so you can go follow them on at Trading Spaces HTX. Is there an underscore? No. At Trading Spaces HTX. That's what I do, as I follow y'all's content, and I like to look at all the things, and it's really, y'all got great content, behind the scenes stuff of what y'all are doing, and you're right. All of the different events there are so different as a space and making it their own. Yeah. And doing all kinds of things.
We host weekend training, corporate trainings, meetings, baby showers, indoor wedding ceremonies, workshops. Like, there's so many things that I didn't even think of that you could do in the space. Yeah. When I see like someone inquiry about the space, I'm like, oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
He's like, oh, why not? It's the first time for this. Yep. Yeah. So, have you ever had an event that was like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to, like, is this going to be like doable?
Yes. Sometimes when people try to fit a lot of people in the space, and they don't like, no, our max is 45 people, and they try like, no, but I have like 55, and I'm like, oh, so there's like those things, but no, actually, we've been really lucky so far. All the events have been super great. Like nothing's been like, oh God. No. So far, so good.
But the need is maybe a little bigger space.
Yes,
okay.
yes. We did learn that really quickly. I guess we underestimated ourselves, which is great, you know. Gotta start somewhere, but now it's like, okay, I think we could do a bigger space. So yeah, we've been talking about it. We've been looking at different options. So yeah, we'll see.
I'm excited because I look forward to seeing it grow. I think there could be, just like you said, there was Noah's everywhere.
They were everywhere.
There could be trading spaces
yes,
everywhere.
That is the goal.
We're going to take over Houston. Y'all, if y'all have any questions for Sonya, please drop them down below. We want to hear from y'all, and let us know, like, you know, if you have any questions regarding event planning or business or just anything in general. As far as business, what has been one of your biggest, like, lessons you've learned?
That's a good question. To just be consistent. Be consistent. Like, I know it can be very like hard, a lot of work. But consistency is key. Because you know, you want to stay relevant. You want to, you know, if you keep that fire going. So that sometimes can be hard because, you know, it gets tiring. That's been the thing that I've learned. Stay consistent and relevant, and then everything kind of just flows after that.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's great, great advice, and just in general, like, and I know sometimes people be like, oh, well, everybody says that, right? But it's so true. Like, even when the times are really hard or slow, or maybe not kind of like feeling like things are moving the way you want them to, believe me, people are watching, people are listening, and you've got some great supporters on here. Houston Takeover, Sonya said yes.
Oh my God.
Do you have a team? Is it? It can't just be you, right?
No.
So talk about your team.
So I run the space with Stephanie, who was commenting about the day. We run it together on a day-to-day basis with, you know, inquiries and, you know, just overall running of the space. And then my husband is also part of our team.
Okay.
Yeah, he is, like, I call him the technical manager.
Okay.
He handles all the back-end stuff, like installing, if something fit, you know, he's my handyman.
He's the handyman.
But he's more than that. He also gives us great advice. You know, he's a small business owner too, so he is always there, like, keeping us on our toes, making sure that we know, like, we're staying relevant, consistent, new ideas. So, yeah, it's the three of us, and then together, yeah,
that's good. So you got a little trio. Yeah, and it's so good to see that you've got help too, because some of us, we like to do things alone.
It takes a village. I hope that, you know, if I had to re-answer that question, it's okay to ask for help, because it's one of my things that I'm learning to do, asking for help. Like, you can't do everything by yourself.
Yes, that is so true. Just
ask for help and delegate, and then,
I agree. I have been doing that myself as well. When I started this, I did it all by myself, and then I started implementing help, and I was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like.
Yeah, I saw you put everything together, and I was like,
yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a step I haven't let go of yet. So one day I'll have my own studio, God willing, and I'll have my own crew that will come in and set it all up for me, or it'll already be set up. Right? These are the goals, y'all. And so putting it out there and trying to manifest that. But yeah, but I love when my guests do see it, because I'm a one-woman show to some extent. I do have some help from behind the scenes on occasion, but we're working on getting that a little bit more consistent as well. Let me see what we got going on here. We really appreciate y'all joining us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. If you're on, we really appreciate it. Let's see, what is your favorite event story? This is from Sonya. Okay.
Let's see, favorite event story. Oh my God.
Like, Sonia, are you talking like a favorite, like it was a great event, or like
a drama,
or like a like
you know what? I'm gonna give you something spicy. So
share the cheese man.
we had an event that some guys rented the space for a yoga class, and we were like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, why not? We've done yoga before. And, you know, we have cameras in the space, and sometimes, you know, we like to pop in the cameras just to make sure that everything's going okay, you know, security reasons, or when it's time to check out, you know, we're like, okay, well, they look like they're cleaning up. And I was on the cameras, and I was like, whoa, this is very intimate yoga. Yeah.
What kind of yoga? I don't know this kind of yoga.
It was like, I don't know. Everybody was decent, you know,
everybody
but
was
it
clothed.
was like, everybody was clothed, yeah, but it was like, you know, romantic yoga.
Oh.
Yeah. And we had no idea. He didn't say anything. And then I was just like, no way.
It was like a themed.
Yes, it was like a theme, and I was just like, oh my god. And I like ran to my husband, and I'm like, oh my god, you cannot believe what's happening at HTX right now. And he was like, hey, let them do what they gotta do. They paid that invoice, right?
Oh my goodness.
Like, it's their time. And
That's
I was
funny.
like, it was so funny, because I was just like, oh.
It sounded like maybe some relationship building.
Yes, it was. After that, we did some research, and it was like couples who work on their intimacy and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy to see
We
when
might
you're
have
not
to-
expecting
You might have to give me that.
No, I was like, oh, that's kind of, and then I started doing research, and I was like, oh, I get it. But when you're not expecting to see that, and you're
Right.
expecting to see like a three-legged dog or a downward
Yeah,
dog,
downward
you know,
dog,
it was
yeah.
like, it was
Well,
so funny.
The funny thing is, though, I say give me the information, but really, I'm like, wait, these are couples, so there's multiple couples.
Oh yeah, yes.
So that's kind of a little.
Yeah,
that'd be a little
there was
awkward.
multiple couples, and they were all just like learning, and I was like, whoa, interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's the only thing that would be kind of like, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
then
little-
like they just followed the instructor, or he gave pointers, and then like looked. And then at one point they were like staring at each other's eyes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
They're just like Google eyeing it. Oh, she said sex yoga. Say it, friend. Sign me up.
Yeah, sex yoga.
I didn't even know that existed. Kelly says here on Pom Pom Peeps, Trading Spaces does it all.
I can give Deborah the Instagram, and then she can post it if you guys are interested.
Give us his info.
Yeah, I'll share the info, and then you can post it, because he has a lot of followers. After we did research, this guy is so popular. He has so many followers. So we were shocked. Like, first of all, that he came to us for the use of space.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then, yeah. So,
Yeah.
There you go, Sonia.
And my mom chimes in, education is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are a multi-use space.
Yeah.
Learning,
fun, creating, crafting. Oh my
But
goodness.
now he's on my radar. So if he ever comes back with an inquiry, I'm going to be like, wait a minute.
You were, maybe some transparency would have been helpful.
Yes, guess what we could have, like, you know, maybe put like a little partition, you know,
Cover.
yeah, you know,
Yeah, really made it more.
it's completely normal. I get it, but it was just like shock when you're like,
And he probably didn't tell you because
Exactly.
he was afraid he was gonna get a no.
yes,
Right.
exactly.
A lot of people do that.
He probably gets a lot of no's.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. She was like, just say what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Period. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if kids are watching.
No, this is not a family friendly podcast. Oscar says people are horny.
Oh my God! Sonia comes on the podcast and it
turns into a sex fest here. Hey, just those that are on, thank y'all so much for joining us in the conversation. We really appreciate it. I just want to share again that Sonia got me this really awesome pillow, y'all. Nobody has seen this logo. And Deborah, you're in trouble. No. This is so cool. This is just something that Deborah had reached out to me because of Sonia, and I was just like, I think this will work. I was like, whatever. She's like, okay. And so to see it was like, That's so cool.
Crafting is my self-care.
Ah, okay.
I also have an Etsy shop, so I make all sorts of custom things. So.
Yes, I did see that on your personal page. So you have an Etsy shop. You've got a champagne.
Oh yes,
a champagne cart.
Yeah, I also run that with my other friend.
Yeah, and then I saw you do stuff with like an Airbnb or something, or what is that exactly? The other one, I don't remember. Pull it up.
Yeah, that's my event planning, the bachelorette setups that I do.
Yeah, the bachelorette
setups.
setups.
For Airbnbs.
Yeah, so you go to Airbnb?
Yeah, and just decorate them for bachelorettes.
Oh, okay.
Since I already do all the stuff on Etsy for bachelorettes, I was like, why don't I just, expand and decorate? And Houston is growing so much that bachelorettes are becoming a little bit more popular now here. So, yeah, if you are a hotel or an Airbnb, I'll show up, give me a theme, and we'll just decorate it. And I partnered with some great people. I don't do all of it myself because I just couldn't. So I partnered with a lot of like vendors who help me like collaborate. Like Bella Balloons, she helps me with all the balloons when we have an event. She's great. Yeah, I know her since high school. So
that's super cool. Yeah, I was. Like I said, we had only really engaged with each other a few times at the market, and then we did get to see each other at the Bougie and Blessed.
Yes.
And then so Deborah, thank you so much for having that wonderful event, because I was able to network and connect with women that I hadn't really seen in a minute, and it was so cool because I was like, duh, like I need to interview you. And then that literally, like after that event, I had reached out to you and I was like, well, you need to get you an interview.
Yeah.
And she just told me as well that this is her first podcast to be on.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? I feel so
cherry popped.
I feel so special. I feel so special. And I really appreciate you joining us today. I know you have a busy day today, and I'm so just so glad that you're here and supporting. Oh, Sonya's putting all the pages.
Oh yeah.
Something extra, HTX.
Yes, the champagne card is another thing that I love so much. So we set up champagne card and we go to different bridal showers, baby showers, and you pay for the service. We'll set up the card. We can pour it for you. We decorate it. We also have a new wall that we're getting ready to start promoting. It's a ring for champagne. So it's a cute greenery wall. You ring it, and then some hands come out, and they serve you champagne. It's a good party,
interactive.
Yeah, for like if you're doing like a wedding, or for like cocktail hour, photo op. So it's really cute. Yeah, we got different gloves. Like if you're doing like a baby shower, we'll do pink gloves. If you're doing gender reveal, we'll do a pink and blue. So yeah, so that's
all right. You need to invite me to these. I'm just gonna crash. I'm going to be like a wedding crasher and be like, hey, invite me. These things are going on. Oh, goodness. Let's see. They are amazing. Frankie says here. Who's Frankie? Do you know Frankie?
Yes, Frankie is one of my close friends. He actually he's the one I went to Taylor Swift.
Oh,
we were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So I also, if you're a Swiftie, I was just talking to Sonya about her and her Taylor Swift video content that she shared, and I was living my best life through her content because it was amazing. It was. I even told you, I was like, are you going to put it in your highlights? And she's like, yes, I already did. And I was like, okay, good, because I want to go back and watch.
Keep that memory forever.
And and just, it was such a feel-good moment. And I was like, the energy was so amazing. I was like, I need to watch this when I'm feeling down.
you did tell me that,
It was like when I'm feeling kind of low. And it was just so cool. So any Swifties out there, Sonya's a fan as well.
Yeah, and I, of course, would find a way to throw in Taylor Swift into this conversation.
Yeah, I did share the Taylor Swift music as well for promoting this. I was like, she's a fan. We gotta get that Taylor Swift out there. Let's see here. I've seen the company grow. Oh my God, the reels. Haha, the concert was epic. Yes. So as far as the summer, any big summer plans for Trading Spaces?
We are having a couple of workshops. We have a cake decorating class that's happening soon. We are having a summer mixology class, where you make drinks and stuff. That was super fun. So if you've been didn't get to come to the last one, it's so fun. You'll teach you how to make drinks and how to shake them, and then you get to drink the drinks.
Yeah, that's even better, right?
Yeah. You get like 3 drinks, full drinks, and then a few other goodies, and then I think we have 2 cake decorating classes. Those are becoming really popular. So different companies, so they'll be on our Instagram soon. but yeah, we're just like hitting the ground running on the offsite rental part. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, we've been on here for almost an hour, y'all.
No way.
It's about 50 minutes in. Yeah, so we really appreciate y'all coming on here and supporting us. I'm going to give y'all one last chance to ask a question for our wonderful guest, Sonya. If you have any questions for her or just want to chime in, Cruel Summer event is a must. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just so thankful for you to be here and
thank you
be
for having me.
be a part of our journey and sharing what you do and inspiring people to, to do big things. Because I feel like you're doing some really big things.
I'm trying.
You're trying. Well,
yeah.
you are. I'm putting the stamp on it right now that you are, and you're a part of the community. And like I said, you've been creating, curating events that are just amazing. So yeah, if y'all haven't ever been to any of the events, check them out. We do share them on the stories and as well. So we'll be sharing all the things that she's going to be doing here in the future. We just we're really excited and just thankful that you were able to be here on here with us.
Yeah, and I did want to mention that if you looking for a space to host an event or baby shower, bridal shower, anything, and if you mention the podcast, then we'll give you 15% off.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Thank you.
Sonya says she's inspiring. Oh, let's see, we got a couple of questions here. Oh, congratulations, seeing two girls. Female's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. He's so sweet.
He is. He's the best.
But he did ask a question. So
Yeah.
what advice would you give a new business? We'll end off with that.
Ooh, what was the question?
Oh, sorry. What advice you give to a new business?
Ooh, like I said, consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah, because that's everything. Like, keep going. Don't give up. Ask for help. You know,
all those things.
all those things.
Yeah, Frankie, you missed a part of the beginning of that. We kind of asked that, but I gave you the chance as well. But we do. Stephanie's got a silly question here.
Thank you.
What is your favorite chick flick?
Oh my God, so many to name. Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
That's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, oh my God. Yeah, I think it's Devil Wears Prada.
I'm a fan of as well. Every time it's on, because it seems like it's always on.
It's always on.
Yeah, and I always watch it just for the fashion and the
Yeah.
clothes and all the things. And even to this day, even though that movie was made I don't know, I think it's getting pretty old now actually, but it still makes sense. It's still
relevant.
Still relevant. Even the
Yeah.
outfits, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Her boyfriend was. Yeah. No, sir.
No, sir. We don't have those kind of men in our lives. That's awesome. Never give up. Thank you, Frankie. Yes, thank you. We really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
So again, thank y'all so much for joining us today, as always. And let me find my little sign off here, y'all. I'm trying to get to all the things here. But thank y'all so much for always the love and support. And let's vámonos. Bye. Whew. We had such great engagement.
Yay!
Yeah.
Y'all could have stayed another hour.
Well, if we started talking about other things, it was getting spicy there though for a minute.
Oh my God, I was trying to think of any other story to think, but that one is just always will come up as one of my
Oh my God, but that's such a good story.
And I didn't even get that spicy.